Okay, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Anderson Blitz here. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday morning, and you can tell a very rare morning live stream as I'm streaming here to watch the Nintendo Direct for the partner showcase for February 2026. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. I know it's the early morning, guys. I apologize. I know we all look a little rough right now. So hold on. Hopefully, everyone's excited. I apologize if my hair looks a little rough right now, guys. All right. Let me open up Discord. How's the audio working? Let me see. I know I look tired. Hold on a sec. I gotta fix my eyes. Okay, let's get ready. What the hell? That's very weird. Oh, I gotta update Discord. Shoot. Oh, that sucks. I had no idea about that. All right. I'm trying to open up my Discord, guys, because I'm gonna have my buddies come in and watch the stream as well. Just like how we did with the Game Awards. Honestly, it was so much fun that I can't wait. That was so much fun with the Game Awards thing that I really want to do more of these, like a lot of these watch along events. I'm definitely gonna like open up my Discord server so my friends can join and watch because it's a lot of fun. Wait up. All right. So we're basically live at this point. Yeah, we're fully live. We are fully 100% live. The only reason I'm doing this early is just so that my friends can come in and join as fast as possible. Wait, what's up with my stream? Hold on a second. Something wrong? Wait, what is this? Microphone is. This always happens now. God, I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm referring to the microphone issue I have, guys, because I have a there's an issue with my microphone now where it's like no matter if I connect it or not, it's always saying that oh there's some disconnect signal with the microphone that we're. Then again, this headset I've been using, guys, it's been around for 3 years. Give me a couple of minutes, guys. I need to do something on my YouTube thingy. Wait up. I forgot. I need to go to my YouTube settings real quick. Got change something in the settings. I need to stop being lazy and finally insert that new RAM and that SSD drive that I got from my laptop like 2 months, like a month ago. No, it might be 2 months ago now. I mean, it's already February. My God, time flies. It's February. Holy crap! I really hope we get through. I really hope we could get through like these first couple of months so fast because man, oh man, I really want to get through this. All right, the first 2 months or so, they kind of feel very boring-ish. Hold on a second. I'm not doing 480p. Sorry guys, it's gonna be 480p since I'm streaming this through Discord as well. Um, vamos, 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 vamos. But anyways, all right. Enough of me talking about streaming and all that. Let's focus on the predictions, guys. Kingdom Hearts Collection, Metaphor Refantasio, Tekken 8, Fatal Fury See the Wolves, and there's obviously the big elephant in the room. Will we see a port of Clair Obscur Expedition 33? That's the big one that everyone's focused on. I just like how you're essentially seeing all the puzzle pieces come together. All the pieces coming together. That's what I like about it, folks. Everything. It's all coming together. I hope we get a Switch 2 port for what's it called? A Switch 2 port for Guilty Gear Strive. We need one. It is very weird. It is very weird how Guilty Gear came out on Switch 1 and they're already having issues, so much so that one of the developers said that they might have to discontinue support for it. Yeah. So how many people are joining here? We got 2 people. Yeah. We're like less than 20 minutes away right now. Less than 20 minutes away because they better get me hyped because trust me, I'm hyped, but I'm also tired. doesn't only make fighting games. All right, expanding their horizons. People saying we might see Sonic. We're gonna see Sonic. They're just gonna promote Sonic Crossworlds. They're just gonna promote Sonic Crossworlds. That's all they're doing. They're gonna just promote the DLC for Sonic Crossworlds. To be honest, that's how I see it. Sonic Crossworlds will be there for sure. I don't. I mean, unless we see what's it called? Unless we see what's the game? I think the one thing we should really see is Sonic Frontiers. All right. Still trying to make sure everything's working. Yeah, everything's pretty much working. All right. Alice definitely has to be there. Um, Although I don't think we are going to be seeing anything in regards to um although we are probably getting it just for Alice will be there for probably I mean I don't know if we are going to see Persona Relay. I mean we're going to see Persona. It's got to be like a Switch 2. It's got to be an update for Persona 5 Royal that will run on the Switch 2. Persona will be there, I think. Maybe. We're going to see something Alice. I don't know why. I get this weird feeling that if we are going to see Metaphor Refantasio, it's not going to be. That may not be the only announcement. I don't know why. I get this weird feeling that we might see, like, something saying that, oh, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Engines and Persona 5 Royal, is going to get a Switch 2 update or an update on Switch 1 that will make it run on Switch 2, with the benefits. Right. How much more time left? We got 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes, guys. We got 12 minutes. 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 Um, this is just pulling. Like some heavy strings. I hope we see something Konami related. If we see Castlevania, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text my friend. I'm gonna just call my friend and be like, your dreams came true. 10 minutes to go, folks. We got 10 more minutes. All right, come on. Way up, my hair is a little messy. All right. I didn't realize the front of my hair was kind of blocking my headset just a little bit. Who? Yeah, for some reason this platform is trying to recommend me random folks. I have no idea if they're connected or not. That is so weird. Nintendo Direct. Way ahead of its time. Yeah, I agree. Those games were way ahead of its time back then. So we're still waiting. So we're still trying to wait and see how much time we have left. Still plenty of time. Only 7 minutes to go. So anybody's in the group chat, you guys can let me know how's the audio. Yo, I need to really go back and finish my Metaphor Refantasio playthrough. The problem is that it's so hard now with how busy I am. 6 minutes. And 5 minutes left. 5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, that show's coming back in April? Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, Zelda movie news. Oh, I didn't see like I didn't realize I just got like a chat right there. It says yeah, hope for some Zelda movie news. Not gonna happen soon. Considering that the movie's coming out next year in May, I think we're gonna see in a separate Nintendo Direct, literally at the very end of this year, or right in the beginning of 2027, because it's coming out in May. You know what? I think late. I think at the before the end of 2026, we will get a separate direct where they're gonna promote and show off the first trailer. Cause who knows what they're gonna do for the 40th anniversary of Zelda? I don't think we're gonna see the next Zelda game. In fact, I don't even think we're gonna see a teaser. We might be lucky we get a teaser for the next Zelda game, but I don't think we're gonna see that because I think that game is still a little too early off. Because Tears of the Kingdom came out 3 years ago, and you gotta remember with Tears of the Kingdom they were like a 6 year development and all that. Or it was like 5 years. I don't know if they're gonna pull this off, but I think we are gonna see some Zelda remasters. I don't know if it's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I don't know if they're gonna do a double pack with what's it called with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I mean, I would want that especially because man, I want to play some Twilight Princess, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing that. I mean, I think we might see that, but I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna work, especially since um Wind Waker is already out on the Switch 2, GameCube, and SO. That's just my prediction as far as what how when we're gonna see some Zelda news. But yeah, 8:57, 3 more minutes. The only reason I have the audio turned off is because I'm always worried that the audio you're hearing might be copyrighted. Because whenever I do the Sony State of Play reactions, the background music that they use for like loading the stuff up is often copyrighted. So the audio is turned off for now until the direct begins. And if you hear other people, that's because I opened up my Discord server to where people could come in and watch, just like what I did with the Game Awards. Because it was a lot of fun. I'm here for the third party news. Give me Metaphor Refantasio. Give me Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4, the Kingdom Hearts collection. Give me Tekken 8, Fatal Fury, Sea of the Wolves, Guilty Gear Strive. I'm here for the fighting RPGs. And don't get me started on supposedly we might actually see Clear Obscure Expedition 33. And I also want to see some other games that, while I may not buy, other games that my friends are gonna want. Let me check the group chat. Let me see. Check the public chat and nothing. And hopefully we got the big news. We're gonna be getting the big news today. I'm definitely looking forward to see what they're gonna announce. I'm keeping my expectations low because I don't want to become all disappointed that I didn't get what I want. Remember, guys, keep your expectations low. One minute left. All right, 9. Oh, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Here we go, guys, here we go. Let's go! I didn't realize that it was behind a couple of seconds. All right, come on, let's go, come on. Give me some news, give me some news, give me some good-ass news. What are we gonna see? Let's see the third-party announcements.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
Okay. Wasn't this one of those? Oh!
15 years later,
this was from the Game Awards. It's that game that looks like Evangelion and Ghibli 90s anime together. Orbitals.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
I'm getting a little bit of
The
vibes
liquid launcher
of It Takes
blasts
Two
water
and
to
Split
activate
Fiction.
mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles.
Interesting.
While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break.
Oh, nice.
With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
It reminds me.
Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of Split Fiction vibes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Okay.
In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Oh, the Switch 1 as well. Oh, I didn't hear that.
What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Oh,
We
it's an
hope you're looking
exclusive.
forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Oh, the Switch 1. Okay, Switch 1 games. Let's see. Wait! Wait, what? Whoa. Wait, what?
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of
never mind.
mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to
For
the
a
Nintendo
second, I
Switch
thought
system.
I also thought it was Ace
The
Attorney.
story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver.
I thought that was Ace
One
Attorney
day,
for a second,
while
you guys.
gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. a girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure,
Treasure,
and
okay.
a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part
So
of
it's
the
a
investigation,
visual novel
but
mystery
you'll
game.
also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse.
Wait, that's a
launches
Square
on
Enix
Nintendo
game?
Switch, February 19th.
How
Pre-orders
come I never
begin
heard of this?
later today on Nintendo
How come I
eShop.
never heard of this game?
Battle for World Glory. A new Captain
Made by Square
Tsubasa
Enix,
game
that's
is
so weird.
kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch.
That is so weird.
Choose from a roster of over 110 characters.
Whoa, what is this?
representing
Wait, have I seen this
22
anime
teams.
before?
Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly
That's
added
crazy,
special
though.
moves that give passes, blocks,
Japan, Brazil.
drills, and
Is there a Team
tactics.
Ecuador around there? Come on, give me
The
Team
offensive
Ecuador.
against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
It's gotta come. It's gotta come in the summer, just in time for the World Cup.
When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
A life or death fight for survival begins.
What?
It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Oh.
If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Oh snap.
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival.
Survival
Analyze
War
their
dinosaur
patterns
game.
and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and
Interesting.
ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you gotta use traps to grab it.
And by using Game Share, up to 4 players can share controls, including
So it's like
Anne's
it's
movement
like
and
a new
camera
version of
adjustment.
Jurassic Park, I guess, right?
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your
Just passing
friends
hi.
is
Oh, yeah, hi,
key
what's
to
up?
making it out alive.
Hopefully we get some new announcements for the Switch 2. Maybe we can finally get Kingdom Hearts. I don't know.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin
Very
later
soon. Wow.
today.
A lot of these
on
games are coming
Nintendo
out like in the
eShop.
next week or two so far.
Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
Reminds me of some of the games like Wild.
Fashion a bow
That was like that
and
Ubisoft game that got
arrows to hunt
canceled.
wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees.
Was that necessary to have the camera shake
Build
that much?
pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't
Wait, why does
forget
it
the
remind me
chimney
of
too.
Among Us?
By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship,
The graphics
set
slash art
sail
style
on the
really
high
has
seas
that
to
old
reach new
school-
lands and create even
It really
more
has that old school,
strongholds.
what's it called? That old
Plus,
school
up to 10 players online
PS
can explore
quality
this
graphics.
vast
It's not that
world
bad.
together.
It's not that bad. It has a weird nostalgia feel to it.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Later this year?
Find your way forward in these games.
Okay.
Return to
Oh!
the kingdom
Oh!
of
Hollow Knight! Hollow Knight! Hollow Knight!
Perfection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D
Hollow Knight!
adventure platformer.
Switch
Now
2
with
version!
enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, when's that version coming out? When's the upgrade coming out?
To enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected
Hollow Knight,
map.
Hollow Knight!
Descend into a world of insects and heroes when
I've been waiting for the Switch
Hollow
2
Knight
upgrade.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Today?
Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Today!
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build
Oh,
out your
boo.
club, sign legendary players, and compete in
Dang,
tournaments
Switch 2.
around the globe
Dang,
in
Switch 2
World Tour
version
mode.
today?
Join an exciting competition
Out
where
today?
national teams face off every 4 years in the
Yo,
International
Team
Cup
Cherry,
tournament.
shout drop, shout
Or
drop.
play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
Yo, Clay is losing
Experience
his
the
mind.
Excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Oh, summer digital version. Okay, no physical.
Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG.
Oh, the Adventures of
Explore
Elliot.
The age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age
It's
of
that
magic,
new, like, it's that
a
brand new, like,
time when
HD 2D
spells
Square
flourished.
Enix, you know, hybrid
And
action
the
game.
age of budding, the birth of human civilization.
Yo, we need
In
a
each
release
age,
date. We
the
need a release
scenery and
date.
Citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales.
Oh, that's my
launches
birthday
on the
month.
Nintendo
Birthday
Switch
month.
2 system, June 18th.
Damn, Square Enix is trying to, like, get ready for my. Give me some birthday.
Have a blast with Super
Bomberman!
games from the Super NES era.
Bomberman!
Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5,
Bomberman
including
coming,
titles previously unreleased worldwide.
coming back, but not Castlevania. But not
Famicom
Castlevania.
versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support.
So we're getting Bomberman before Castlevania.
Super Bomberman Collection
Man, I feel so bad for one of my
launches on
friends,
Nintendo
man.
Switch 2 and
They've
Nintendo
been in
Switch
purgatory, just
later
waiting,
today.
in video game purgatory, just waiting for Castlevania to come back.
The unknown.
Oh,
journey
rebirth!
continues.
Rebirth! Rebirth!
Second entry in the Final Fantasy VII remake.
You
series
can't
is
do
coming to
this!
Nintendo
You
Switch
can't
2.
do this! It just came out last
Pursuit
week!
of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape
Bro,
the city of Midgar
you can't do this!
and embark
You
on a
cannot do
journey
this!
across the vast world. Traverse the planet.
That's
and check the
crazy!
wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation.
Came out last week. Oh my
Team
god,
up
that
with
is so
allies in
crazy!
battles, blending action and strategy.
When's it
If
coming
you'd
out
like to
though?
focus on the story. There's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across
Nah,
the world,
Rebirth is
allowing you to take a
incredible.
break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
Nah, yo,
Fate
playing Rebirth on the
awaits
go is
Cloud and his
crazy.
crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth. Final Fantasy
When's it
VII
coming out?
Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Bro!
on June 3rd.
That's my
Pre-orders
birthday!
begin later
That's my
today.
birthday!
Nintendo eShop.
Yo, that's my birthday! Rebirth's coming on my birthday! What the heck? I can't believe it!
Vitals stable.
What the hell?
While investigating a
What
lunar
the hell?
research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana.
That
an
is
android called
freaking crazy!
Arcana.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders.
Oh my god, I'm
the
losing
two
my
are
mind!
Targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
That is crazy! I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to text all my friends, guys. What the hell? That's my birthday. Rebirth is coming out on my birthday. All right. I mean, I'm still playing Rebirth on my PS5. Can all my buddies please save up money so I can buy this game on my birthday? That is what? What? How? I'm trying to text everyone. I'm texting the group chat.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Okay, I know it's Pragmata, but like, wow. I can't even focus. That is so mind-blowing.
AI-controlled lunar station.
Yo. I swear to God, yo. I swear, someone at Square Enix must.
Yeah, baby, we did it. This is how we say good job.
Yo, Pragmata is gonna be a really good game.
What will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th.
I was not expecting
A
it.
demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I guess it'll be again way before. Yeah, I mean, Rebirth.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration.
I'm
with a
excited.
unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
All right, let's see. Give us some fighting game news.
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Ark Survival?
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action
Oh,
shooter.
Turok.
To
They
stop
put out
an
Turok
alien
on
threat from destroying
the first
all
Turok
human
on the
life, you'll
N64
journey solo or
on
with
the
a team
N64
of
thing.
warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat.
That's crazy.
Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes.
That's nuts.
Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called
Yo, Pete, looks like
episodes
people
to gain
are
a
mad at
greater edge in
something. Let me see,
combat.
what is this? What is it that people are so mad about right now? This one game. Wait up.
As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the
Oh.
mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving
I see.
humanity.
I get it now. I get it now.
Turok
Okay. Phew.
Origins
Okay,
launches on
okay.
Nintendo Switch 2
I see what people are
this
saying.
fall.
All right. Looks fine.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Wait.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital.
Oh!
another
Holy
world
shit!
exists.
It's that game that Nasser taught!
On
He
our
told
own.
me! It's
A
real!
world
It's
that
real!
lets roam free. A boy named Ray must use
From
his
Falcom!
newly
Oh my
awakened
God!
powers against the threat
Yo!
as
For
he
those
joins
guys who don't know,
Hirosaka
this is
Academy,
from my
a
friend
school
Nasser. He
for
told me
gifted
that there is this
students.
one game
The
from
Academy's
Falcom
goal?
that came out back in
Conquer
2015
Xanadu.
where they
The
teased a
Great
brand new
Labyrinth
game, but like a
rumored to be the
sequel,
origin of
and
this
you were
other
teasing it for
world.
such the longest time, and it's
While
real!
traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities.
Wait, it's a
and
2D platform
reshape
action
the
game?
terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use
Platform,
your powers to
roleplay
overcome
combat?
foes.
Oh shoot, dude, the combat!
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu.
Oh shoot, yo, that
The
game!
battle between man and
Dude, there's like
monster
action
begins.
elements, like platforming
Discover the
elements,
truth.
like simulation elements.
Kyoto Xanadu.
Dang, dude, it's like a
launches on the
combination of all these
Nintendo
different
Switch
genres
2
together.
and
Wow!
Nintendo Switch systems.
Yo, that looks very
So,
interesting.
check out these anime-style games.
Oh, anime games.
It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game.
Hey, Digimon
One
Story,
day,
let's
a
go.
powerful
Nice.
blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the
Oh,
past
Digimon
with over 450 Digimon
Dig-
to collect.
Digimon Story is coming to
Adventure
Switch
through
2.
the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in
Quality mode?
4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
All right, nice.
Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Oh,
systems.
but wait, Switch
July
1 and Switch
10th.
2?
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo.
Oh, I did
eShop.
not see that. Okay.
An adventure set high in the sky is soaring
Oh,
in.
Grand Blue Fantasy.
Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can
That's
also
nuts.
team up in local or online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer, okay. What about the Grand Blue Fantasy fighting game? I want to see that.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July
Oh,
9th.
July. Okay. We got a lot of summer titles.
The latest Monster Hunter
Oh, Monster
Stories
Hunter. Okay,
game
Monster Hunter
is
Stories. Let's go.
flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called
spoke too
the Rite
soon.
of Channeling.
Kinda.
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
You spoke too soon, kind of. Nah, someone say Monster Hunter Wild. Nah.
The lands
Monster
lie
Hunter
on the
Stories
brink of
3.
disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction, and the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat.
Monster Stories 3.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo
That's a funny
Switch
name.
2,
That's a funny
March
name. I'm
13th.
seeing. That's a funny name for Monster Hunter Stories.
A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh,
Save
nice.
data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
Oh. Oh, more Ridge Racer.
Rave Racer, published
Rave
by
Racer.
Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
What
Aim
else?
for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles.
Okay.
Console Archives is on the way.
Console Archives.
Doraemon,
Oh, we're getting Console Archives. Okay.
Sonic Wings Special,
Some of these games I don't care, but for preservation purposes, it's very important.
and more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
Okay.
and Ninja Gaiden 2.
Oh,
The
Ninja
Dark Sword of
Gaiden.
Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Okay. All right. Scott Pilgrim. Nah. Let's see. Anything else? Hey, WWE 2K26. Let's go! 2K26! Woo! I'm excited. Yeah, 2K26. Yay! WWE 2K26 on Switch 2. Nice. Yup, we got some new footage. We got some new footage. I like it. Come on. I'm excited for 2K26, man. Goat Simulator.
Wake up, little June.
Okay.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, Tales of a Sword. Zombie on a tree light. Oh, that's coming out May. Woo! Oh, nice.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America,
Oh, RE9!
FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
New footage.
What did he do?
RE9. All right, now you guys looking forward to it.
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats.
Yo, these monsters, holy shoot.
A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand.
Oh shoot.
Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case.
Leon Kennedy.
Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors at Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can
Phew.
parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat.
Hiya.
He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's
Dude,
weapon
what the
against
hell,
them.
dude?
Leon has a
Whoever's
varied
gameplay was that,
arsenal
dude?
of
He did
attacks at his
not aim well.
disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
Oh,
There are
that's how you change
multiple
perspectives.
difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist.
All right.
Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they
I
discover?
was about to say, yeah,
when
how
their
do these
fates
stories connect?
intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now
Oh
on
yeah, February
Nintendo
27th.
eShop.
Okay.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day.
Nice.
Horror-filled excitement awaits whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing
Ooh,
alongside
damn,
the games.
they got the writing all
Amiibo
over it.
figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive.
Oh my God, the
skins.
amiibos! We're getting RE9. We are getting RE9 amiibos.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
Coming soon, man.
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo
Oh,
has
gosh.
meant so much to you from your early days of gaming.
It's Fraud
to now.
Howard.
It was incredible for us to partner on the
Fraud
original
Howard.
Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also
Fraud
so
Howard is
personal
here.
when we play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4
Fallout
Anniversary
4.
Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
Bro, the anniversary edition having issues.
Shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the
It's
wasteland
Fallout 4 Broken
and what
Edition.
remains
Broken
of
Anniversary
civilization.
Edition.
Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your
Broken
power armor?
Anniversary Edition.
Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the
Broken
heart of
Anniversary.
Diamond
Come on,
City
give us Fallout
to the
3.
shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150
Fallout
Creation
busy.
Club items
Okay,
to
man, we got
expand your
Fallout. Yo,
adventure.
we got Fallout.
Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Oh, at the end of
on
the month.
Nintendo
Okay,
eShop.
wow, dude, we're getting a lot.
The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a
Indiana
globe-trotting
Jones.
cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and
Dang,
the Last
Bethesda,
Crusade,
Bethesda
Indy will journey around
announcing
the world
almost
to
all their
uncover
games,
the
all their
mystery
games right
behind
now.
the Great Circle. From the pyramids
Are you
of
guys
Giza
seeing this?
to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles.
Coming to Switch 2.
Or use your whip to face off against dangerous
I think we already knew
foes
about this, though. I think we
and
already knew about
explore a
the
world
Indiana
full
Jones
of
coming to Switch
daring
2, right?
escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches
That's
on
coming out in May,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo
All right, Elder
system
Scrolls
for
4.
the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an
They are
unforgettable
announcing
cast of
everything.
characters
They are announcing everything besides Fallout,
and fight
besides
back the
Fallout
Daedra
4
to
and New
close shut
Vegas.
the jaws of oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic. or
That's
use
crazy,
stealth
though. They're
skills to
announcing
best your
everything. They're
foes.
announcing
In
everything.
this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks
No
and
Fallout
sweet
3 or
rolls
New
have all been
Vegas.
meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the shivering
I'm
eyes
gonna
and
punch
night
a
of the
wall.
nine-inch
Nah, yeah,
stations
nah, I
are
feel you,
included
Lewis. I feel ya.
alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV
2026.
Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games.
Well,
from
that's it.
Bethesda
That's it.
Softworks.
No, no Fallout New Vegas.
That's all
No,
for
no
today's
Fallout
Nintendo
3.
Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Boo. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing right now. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing right now. Oh my god. Sorry, sorry, so sorry. Oh, nah, we didn't get it, guys. We did not get it.
Yo, what was that?
Wait, who's in the who's right here?
It-
Brian, you came in just at the last
Oh.
minute. Woo! Wow.
Oh,
Okay,
Either or.
my friends are throwing tomatoes because we got every Bethesda port except for New Vegas and Fallout 3.
Wow, I don't even know what to say right now. But
Okay.
hey, Rebirth.
That's on my birthday. What the hell? Like, dude, Street Fighter 6 came out on my birthday. Now Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? Damn. That is nuts. Alright, someone says, I don't need more hours on Fallout. So, yo. Okay, what do you think about the Bethesda news, though?
I don't really play much of it, but like it looks. It was shocking. It's interesting. I
Yeah.
guess it means like we'll see other Bethesda games soon.
The only ones that's missing, as I said, is like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Again, I've never played Fallout, but I'm well aware that those are considered maybe the best of the series. It's like, how do I describe this? It's like bringing over all the Final Fantasy games, except the Pixel remaster and maybe FF7 and 8. It's like bringing the second half of the Final Fantasy franchise, but not the first half, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, what was the other ones? What was the other big one?
That 80s anime looking inspired game that started the show that I want.
That was at the Game Awards. I remember that was one of the Game Award announcements. It was like one of the few Switch 2 things. That looked really good. One of my friends described it as like it looks like a mishmash of the art styles of Neo Genesis and Studio Ghibli combined.
For me, it just looks like animes, 80s anime.
I was gonna ask, cause I was gonna ask you this because I know you're a fan. Does it remind you of Gundam?
Gundam, Dragonar, anything from the 80s.
I was gonna say like Gundam because I'm like I knew it looked
Or
like
just
Gundam. I just didn't want to
anything
say
that
it.
was made within the 80s era, or Macross, even.
Yeah, the big one. No Clear Obscure. No Clear Obscure. That sucks though. It's most likely coming in 2027. 'Cause that was the big like rumor we've been hearing. No Clear Obscure. That sucks. No fighting game
Maybe
announced.
next,
No,
maybe next.
that or it's gonna come out in 2027. I mean, obviously we have many directs. We have one in the summer and one in the fall. But yeah, the rumor was according to Nate the Hate was they are probably it's gonna come out either in 2026 or 2027. Keep your expectation could come out in
And
2027.
I'm just coping so hard right now. No gotcha games, no Hoyo in there, no Wuthering Waves, no Art Enfield. But you know what? I'm not complaining because those games are going to need internet connections anyway in order to work.
Yeah, those games are so pointless. Unless you want to play in your bedroom from the living room, but that's pretty much it.
I mean, yeah, but if anything, I already have a PlayStation Pro for that.
Yeah, the big one. There were still some There were still some games that were not shown. There was no Kingdom Hearts. That was the big rumor or the big speculation.
Oh, no Kingdom Hearts, no Garo 2,
Garo 2,
no Tekken.
Tekken. No Metaphor Revive. No, Alice was not there. Alice was not there.
No Metaphor, none of that.
That. Uh, maybe they will show it again. Maybe they'll show. Okay, here's a big one. Here's a big one. Did you see the game that's being made by Falcom that got announced?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks really interesting.
Okay.
It's gonna be on PS5 though.
Okay.
Watch.
No, but here's the thing. Do you know about the backstory of that game? Do you know the backstory about that game?
No.
Okay. And this is a shout out to my friend Nasser, aka Ven My Heart. He's the biggest Falcom fan you'll ever find on the planet. That game is a sequel to the first one that came out in 2015. Apparently the post credits scene, they were teasing a sequel for all these years, and apparently he showed me a tweet from the Falcom director or the president saying that we're having Trails in the Sky 2 coming out, like the remake later this year, but we have another game that's going to be announced in February that you guys have been looking forward to. And it's that game. It is a sequel. Like to the hardcore Falcon fans, they have been waiting 11 years for the sequel, and I can't help but be like, I'm so happy for you guys.
Wow.
Seriously, like again, like if you're watching this, Nasser, man, I'm so happy for you. You guys have been waiting 11 years for this game, and yo, honestly, like you guys deserve the happiness, man. You guys deserve your happiness. That is crazy. But Square Enix was there for the Adventures of Elliot, but that was it. Oh yeah, and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Hold on. There's more news.
I really want to get.
Sorry.
I really want to get those games, but like I don't even have any proper storage right now. I need to fix my micro
Maybe
SD
I will
storage.
get Rebirth, depending if. Okay, I will admit though. Okay, I am happy we got some WWE 2K16 26 footage because the footage. If you want to know about the new features for 2K26, you can now use the shopping carts, and there's also the Inferno match, as you saw in the little bit of gameplay footage. That's the new appeal, which is kind of cool though, because we're getting the Inferno match back in 12 years. We're actually getting 4 new match types. Although I will admit, I'm a little concerned. I don't know if I really want to get 2K26. Like, I really want to get 2K26 because of all the brand new modes and the features. It's also the first game that's going to be on current gen, no PS4 and Xbox One versions. But there's no DLC for this game, or there's no season pass, because instead they're doing battle passes. That is killing the hype for a lot of fans.
Yeah, I hate battle passes so much. But what was I say? Another thing I'm shocked they never announced is anything rare related for Nintendo Classics, or just at least Sea of Pirates.
You mean like Rareware? Like Banjo, Donkey Kong Country, Color
Yeah,
Racing?
yeah. No, we already have the Banjo duology. We just needed Conker's Bad Fur Day and Donkey Kong 64.
I think those will get announced at a general direct because if I recall, I don't think they've ever announced anything for Nintendo, like the NSO on these partner showcase, even if it's third party related.
They kind of did. They kind of did in 2024.
Oh, for Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
You're right.
I was shocked. Like I was expecting fucking Bad Fur Day and DK64 announced in the showcase, and nothing.
I hope we get them. All right. There is okay, but going back to 2K26, the only good thing I would say about the Battle Passes is that there's going to be 6 in total released every 2 months. The Battle Passes will not expire, so if you missed out, you'll still be able to unlock them even after the next Battle Pass comes out. So at least it's not like we're being pressured to like, oh, you gotta, get all the rewards before the next one. At least it'll be available. Even there's no expiration date for all these Battle Passes. That's a good thing because obviously I want to unlock all the wrestlers. But man, how they're gonna implement it with like the like how much EXP, how grindy it might be. I am very scared because this is the first time I'm doing 4 versions. There's the $70 version, there is a $100 version, a $120 version, and they're now introducing a $150 version. And this is 2K we're talking about. We all know how greedy they are when it comes to 2K, the NBA 2K games. The last thing I want is for my wrestling games to go on full on Madden, and they're kind of getting closer to that with the My Faction, which I barely ignore. It's not that big of a deal, but man, this time I'm very scared. And it's 105 and it's 105 gigabytes. 105 gigabytes. So, but all right, I'm still trying to think. No Sonic related. No Sonic related.
I was also shocked. I mean, we already are getting Crossworld Switch 2 edition, but like, I would have liked to see Frontier Switch 2 edition.
That's what I was expecting. Frontier Switch 2. Speaking of Alice, I was kind of hoping or expecting that we would get, like I was saying, like if we don't get like by the small, Metaphor was like a huge given. If we didn't get Metaphor, I was like, all right, we're probably gonna see. They're probably gonna announce, Persona 5 Royal and Shin Megami Tensei 5. They're gonna get a Switch 2 update at least. That's what I was kind of expecting. But we didn't.
Or maybe Switch 2 ports that run better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that or an update, because some games they're not even releasing a physical copy. They're just like giving an update if you have it on Switch 2, for the cartridge, etc. So that
right.
is so okay. You know what? I will admit though, we kind of set our expectations a little too high for this direct. I will admit. So it was slightly disappointing, but I will say
kind of just I kept my mouth shut a bit about my expectations. I was actually keeping everything low.
Yeah, no, I think we set it up a little too high yesterday with especially with all the fighting game announcements. But it was better than the last showcase, which was July of last year.
I will admit that it was a little better.
It wasn't bad. It just felt like because the big stuff the previous showcase was Monster Hunter Stories 3, and the 2 Square Enix games, which was the Adventures of Elliot and Octopath Traveler 0. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But the problem, but again, like I think the big problem was, if you remember, they showed off a trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, but there was no release date. We had to wait until September for that. So people felt like that was just a waste of time. When you showed, it was just cinematic trailers, like a story trailer with barely any gameplay. So I think that part is what brought the last showcase, like people down. But here's the big one that no one's talking about: the arcade archives. Now we're getting a console archives. Like, do you know what that means as far as a console like gaming preservation? We could see some like very
Oh,
old school games come back now.
like what's the difference? Like, just anything console related, anything that's not on NSO yet.
Yeah, like let me just say this: the if you want to know how successful the archive uh, arcades are, that is a system that SNK has been using for re-releasing all their old fighting games. So all the Fatal Furies, the Garo, the King of Fighters up until 2003, almost all of them are from the arcade archives series.
Uh huh.
So imagine we go into the console territory. Now obviously these games we're not that interested, like look, the console archives, I'm not gonna buy any of those. But imagine how further beyond they could take it with like some other obscure console games, that we may have heard of but never played. I'm like, oh, we could finally play these games finally after all these years. We're kind of seeing that a little bit. I know it's unrelated, but look, Namco re-released Tekken 3 and Soul Calibur 3 on the PS5 and PS4. You know, and those are popular
Yeah.
games. Imagine these other developers that could probably take it to the next step. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, that means any Hudson Soft fighting game that I saw from Maximilian, that might happen.
Yo, Haunted Soft, you're right, Haunted Soft. And let me just say this. Oh my God! All right, this is a message to you, Sabrina. Sabrina, if you're watching this, virtual hug. I'm sorry for you. Oh nah. We got Bomberman collection, but we still have no Castlevania related. I feel so sorry for her.
I wanted Castlevania too. I love Castlevania.
The only reason why I'm into Castlevania is because of the only reason I'm watching the Castlevania TV show is because of her. For anyone who doesn't know who's watching this on YouTube, she's my cosplayer friend. She was the one who did Gunner Yuna from the Final Fantasy X photo shoot. So that scene where we recreate the ending scene, that's me and her. For any guys who don't know, and in the future we will be doing Persona 5 cosplay together one day. So
Wait, this is streaming. Hi, I'm Kaz or Bry. Call me either or.
yeah,
I just randomly.
yeah. Everybody can hear on YouTube. So like, no, the whole point of so just letting everyone know, for the Game Awards, I did a stream on YouTube, but I also opened up the live chat on the voice chat on Discord. Um,
Oh.
the voice chat on Discord. Just a, I did as a test. It's like, okay, let's see how it's like for everybody to come in on my stream, watching on Discord while also watching on YouTube. So everybody can hear it. So that way, everybody on Discord can hear themselves on YouTube. And it was a lot of fun. You got to basically hear me and all my buddies on Discord streaming, on YouTube while we're watching on Discord. So what I decided was going forward for some of these director showcases or even the Sony State of Play, I'll open up the Discord so everybody can watch together and everybody can hear our reacts. So instead of Anderson Blitz reacts to these streams, it's Anderson and his friends react to these streams.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's much better. I mean, during the Game Awards, you guys got to hear everyone's reaction to like the Star Wars, the Resident Evil trailers. We got to hear our reactions, so it's a lot more fun than just hearing me screaming about it. But yeah, well, Brian, what do you think about this direct then? If you want to let everyone know.
I was doing my own little stream and another server for the Game Awards, but
Oh, that
okay.
makes sense.
So, anyways, about this direct, it's fine. There was like only one game that I might get for Switch 2, which is that 80s anime game. But everything else, it's obviously going to be on PS5. Trust me.
The 80s game, it did say it was exclusive. I mean,
Yeah, it's exclusive to which we need more exclusives, honestly.
it really depends if it really depends on if it is true exclusive or if it's a timed console exclusive. What I mean by that is that like, is it really gonna be exclusive on the console forever, or it might come on these other platforms? But as far as what I'm getting on Switch 2, yeah, I'm very conflicted about buying WWE 2K26 because it is gonna have crossplay, etc., and everything. But hearing that it's gonna have battle passes, season passes, that has me very concerned, and I'm very scared about the future of the WWE series because we all know how badly the NBA 2K games are when they're just milking everyone with all those microtransactions and shit. That part I'm very scared of. Sonic Crossworlds, I'm still gonna buy on Switch too because I still have another birthday gift card that I'm gonna use that my brother gave me. Okay, for Rebirth, all right, I'm gonna let everybody know this about Rebirth. The only reason why I bought Final Fantasy 7 Remake is because it was $40. If Rebirth is not gonna be 40, if it's $50, then I'll buy it. If it's 60 or 70, that's kind of pushing a little too far. Although maybe I'll still buy it only because I mean, hey, it's coming on my birthday, so I'm pretty sure my family's gonna give me a bunch of birthday money. You know what? Whatever price it is, I'm probably gonna buy it because my family's gonna give me money for that. So there's that. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, we're gonna say something.
Yeah. For the Final Fantasy games, again, I really want to get them, but my storage right now sucks. So hopefully one day I can get a better micro SD just to like get those games.
If you're a Final Fantasy fan, you might be fine for now. But for a wrestling fan, I don't know because again, here's another complaint about WWE 2K26. Maybe it's because it is current gen only and there's no last gen versions. But compared to 2K25, which was 73 gigabytes, 2K26 is going to be 105 gigabytes. Way too big.
Oh, crap. And another thing, yes, I'm also getting Crossroads Switch 2 Edition. I pre-ordered it. And another thing I'm shocked that they didn't brought up is Mega Man Star Force Collection, which, it's fine. We already got enough from that game. They've already announced everything they needed to do. At this point, it's just waiting. Like, all we're doing now is waiting for the game.
Actually right! You're actually right. Yo, the Mega Man collection. That is, dude. They did not announce that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was shocked
Wait.
they didn't brought it up because like,
when is it coming
because
out though? Can we look at the release date? When is that coming out?
I actually remember it through by memory. But yeah, before I tell you, it's fine. They didn't brought anything up for it. Capcom's already did everything they needed to do for it. Everything was already announced as it is, so there's nothing else to bring up. But Star Force Collection comes out March 27th of this year, a day after Sonic Racing Cross World Switch 2 Edition, which is on the 26th.
Wait, how much? Is there a is there a price on that? Let me see. It can't be that expensive because it's a collection of a bunch of old DS games.
I'm actually really want to get Star Force Collection. It just looks so.
Is there a price on this? Let me see.
There is a price. I just don't remember what it was.
Oh, it's a pre-order. I can pre-order it now. Let me see. I'm looking at it right now. I'm opening on the PlayStation App Store.
But again, this was a decent direct. A lot of these games I already own, or I'm just gonna get them on PS5. Like Pragmata, I'm definitely getting on PS5. That Falcom game, I'm getting on PlayStation. Rebirth, I think I already own for now, but I want to get it one day.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like Episode Remake, it just came out last week. It just I was
Resident Evil.
If by the way,
Resident Evil.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep interrupting you. You keep talking. Sorry. I keep interrupting you. Oh my god, I got to fix on that.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm very talkative.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I need to do that because that was my biggest fault during the Game Awards. I didn't let people talk about it. All right, you can keep saying. What were we gonna say again about Resident Evil?
I want to get into it, but I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat.
Dude, I don't like Resident Evil. Well, I'm both scared and also the Resident Evil fan base are a bunch of freaking jealous assholes, selfish assholes. I always never like. I never liked. I don't like the fact that if you do when Street Fighter. By the way, it's already gonna be the 4-year anniversary of Street Fighter 6 announcement. When that big Capcom countdown took place, everybody was like, "Oh, is this RE4 remake or is this Street Fighter 6?" When it was Street Fighter 6, everybody was like, "Boo! It's not Resident Evil 4 remake or RE9." And it's like, dude, you guys got RE2 and 3 remake. And every single time Capcom will make an announcement like a Street Fighter 6 trailer, the Mega Man these collections. Hell, when they announced Okami and Onimusha, people were bitching, "Boo, I hate this. It's not RE9." It's like, you guys have been sped food so much while we Capcom fans have been starving to death. You know, I had to wait
Honest,
years for the Marvel Capcom collection to come back. Don't get me started on the CBS collection, which we finally got. So it's like, you guys need to chill out. You guys got so many Resident Evil games in like the last decade, while some of us had to wait years or decades, for our franchise to come
literally, like,
back.
low key. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I'm not into Resident Evil because yeah, I could see people are so toxic. Like I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with the collections I own. I have Street Fighter 6, which I should honestly get back into when I have a chance.
I need to test
And,
out how crossplay feels. Like, I'm gonna ask my brother to play on PS5 while I play on Switch 2. Like, he doesn't play fighting games, so he doesn't know how to play Street Fighter. But I'm like, I want to do an online match because I really want to know how does crossplay feel, between the two consoles, because it is crossplay, across Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. Which, if you want, like, again, the Switch 2 is a very serious console. It's like they're not messing around with these ports because, again, the Switch 2 port is tournament legal. You can use the Switch 2 version for tournaments officially. Um, and again, with 2K26, it is crossplay with downloads and everything. So, these are not GIMP ports. These are like official like true ports of these games. Um, oh yeah, by the way, I was gonna say the Mega Man Star Legacy Collection is coming out for $40. Not bad price,
all
not
right,
bad price. I will
it's
say this
actually
though,
fairly priced.
I think we will see this game at the next Nintendo Direct, the general one, because it was so weird that Capcom announced it on the same day as that September Direct, but on a
But in Japan,
separately. They're probably
in the
gonna announce
Japanese
it.
one,
Like, I guarantee you, outside of the hardcore Mega Man fan base, nobody knows about the game. Heck, I guarantee you, some of the casual Mega Man fan base has no idea this collection even exists.
oh my god, this is gonna be the rarest collection there is. Like, unless you have the knowledge, like I kind of do. Well, I want to get into Star Force, but I only know of its presence. Unless you have some sort of expertise knowledge, no one's gonna know what the fuck this collection even is.
These games were on the. These games were on the.
The
This is on
DS.
DS. Okay, that is so weird because I never heard of these games before. I'm being honest. Until this collection came out, I never heard of it, and I have a DS no less. So that kind of surprised me. I was like, wait, what is this? I apologize. I had no idea. Let me see. So that is kind of crazy. About this collection, they're definitely gonna have to promote it because, again, it with them announcing it separately from the September Direct. I have a feeling that not everybody knows that this exists. Maybe, but man, oh man, it's crazy. After this, all we have left is Legends, as far as games that haven't yet been re-released from the Mega Man series. That is the last one. I never played Mega Man, but I want to buy the Legends collection if it ever comes real because, man,
I
I
really want to play Legends 2, but I guess that never happened yet.
I thought about to say Legends 3 because, man, I feel like Legends 3. This is gonna sound like I'm coping everyone, but I feel like Legends 3. Every single time Capcom does something good, I feel the chance of Legends 3 goes up by a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I'm literally talking about 0.1% chance it goes up. Alright, so we're still at a 1% chance that Mega Man Legends 3 would ever happen. I only say that because, man, Capcom is on a roll. You could theoretically say that they could easily revive the Legends 3 project.
At this point, anything is possible. This is like the Capcom Renaissance this decade. Like they're just cooking.
By the way, for anyone who wants to know about Legends 3, I mean, obviously you know about cancellation. Mac McMuscles did a video about Mega Man Legends 3 about what happened, and while it doesn't excuse Capcom canceling it, it gave me a different perspective of what was going on and how this was like the early phases of Kickstarter before Kickstarter funding was even a thing. And it was like, yeah, even back then, it was like you could tell that a lot of these developers, they had no, even Capcom, they had no idea how to handle what was essentially the early concept of what a Kickstarter campaign would be like. Which is so weird that, again, they're a billion-dollar company, but again, this was a game that was in development before the greenlit phase even began, which is kind of a weird thing for any movie or any game to ever happen. Like you're developing a project before it even gets greenlit. Like how does that make sense, you know? Or before you get the approval, which is very weird when I learn about this. Um, that's just an example about how weird Legends 3 was with its development. Also, also it came. Also, it was in development at the worst time possible, coming on the 3DS when that thing wasn't floundering. Also, coming out a month after Keiji Inafune left, so that did make things worse. Honestly, the more I think about it, I'll say this: I feel like Capcom canceled all those Mega Man games just to spit on Keiji Inafune, and now understanding Keiji Inafune's time at Capcom, I think he deserved it. Like in a weird way, okay. I hate that Legend 2 was canceled, but I can kind of understand Capcom saying that we're gonna f with you, Keiji Inafune, because you almost buried. You do realize that Capcom going down in the 2010s is because of Keiji Inafune, right?
Yeah. But
It was a revenge plot, a unnecessary revenge plot, but a reasonable one, I guess. When you realize he's the reason why Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and Devil May Cry all went to shitters in the early 2010s. Remember that DMC reboot and then RE6 Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Yeah, that was all on
I
Keiji
only know
Inafune.
about the reboot because of PlayStation All Stars.
And even
The
then,
fact that they put
yeah.
that version of Dante instead of the real one was so stupid.
And you know what's so funny? I never played DMC, but I was like, who the hell is this Dante? Like, I'm like, even the casuals, I can guarantee you, even people who've never played DMC, they know who Dante is, and they're like, who is this? Who is this fake reboot version? That's not the Dante we all know. Which is, yeah, we can go on and on, but yeah, this direct was all right, I guess. By the way, you know what? I'm just thinking this is a heads up, and just for the chat to know about this. By the way, Brian, heads up. Maybe I'll buy a Kyo Kusanagi cosplay, and you could do Rock Howard because I'm also in a fighting game Discord cosplay server, and they're saying yeah we gotta do an SNK cosplay group for MacFest next year.
Wait, invite me to it. This is actually sounding interesting since I want to do Rock Howard for MacFest next year. And I really have to. Like, I am lacking. I just have a lot in my agenda.
You know what? You know what? You know what, Brian? I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you a link to the FGC fighting game cosplay Discord server that I'm in. It's a separate one. I'm not even. I'm just a member, but yeah, every time they have fighting game meetups, they talk about it, and I even told them about like, hey, I want to go to MacFest. I want to do an SNK group, and now people are like, yo, yeah, we gotta do an SNK group next year. I'm like, all right, let's do it.
All right, yeah, please. I will tell them I would like to fill the spot for Rock Howard.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do. I mean, when it comes to college group, I don't think it's necessarily them like a slot. I think it's more so just in general, But maybe I should get. I hope I can get Kyo Kusanagi or even a Shune. I really want to do Shune.
I was gonna add to the subject of Keiji Fune, by the way. Yeah, after Keiji Fune left, I was also gonna say this. It was thanks to all of that Keiji went on, and it was a good thing because he gave birth to one of the most spiritual successors to the Mega Man X game and Zero games.
Mighty Gunvolt.
Gunvolt, or Azure Striker Gunvolt. It was thanks to that whole thing that Inti Creates went all indie and gave birth to the most beloved, underrated game franchise that I feel like I'm the only guy in the universe that I love.
You're not the only one, knowing considering that MagFest actually did they had a concert.
MagFest,
that is crazy. Where are you ever gonna see a concert for that series? And again, I've never played these games, but I'm like, dude, for the fans,
did a concert this year. This was making me more jealous. I was already having a crash out enough.
Hold on. I'm looking up stuff. Wait up.
Another thing, speaking of Inti, I was shocked no Inti announcement during this direct. But again, Inti Creates usually makes their own announcements on their own YouTube page. They don't really
what the hell? Wait.
They don't announce anything else.
Damn! Okay.
Or again,
Yo,
their own thing.
Sorry, I had no idea that MagFest was just a big deal. Okay, because Because who was it that showed? Who was it that showed that trailer or that footage of that concert? Was it you or someone else? Let me see.
I posted that footage because it just immediately popped up on my YouTube one day.
Okay, because I looked up on that exact same event. The developers, NTC Crease, they had a panel at MacFest where they went over when they went over going over and revealing stuff for at the time Gunvolt 2. So
Yeah, that was the second
yo,
game.
that is
out.
crazy. Wait, KG Pune was there. Oh, bro. Oh, that. Nah, KG Pune said he's such a moron. Did you know that he started chilling for NFTs like a couple years ago?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting to think that.
trusted.
Yeah, yeah. Like, but yeah, look at this article. Like, again, I'm sending you this on Discord. They actually had a panel where they actually announced stuff. Like, that's crazy though because, like, aside from I guess New York Comic Con, how often do we go to these panels and these developers actually come to these conventions and like doing panels announcing stuff for their games? You don't see that at Anime NYC, at least as far as I know of.
Anti crates did used to come to NYC, but after the whole shift to August, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I will say this. I know Anime NYC is an anime convention, but I hope we get some video game boots. I'm glad on your
That
Comic Con.
they need to bring back Inti, bring back Arxis, maybe add something new.
Yo, speaking of Arc System Works, dude, no Guilty Gear Strive Switch 2 version.
Yeah, I noticed too. No GG Strive. Probably next General Direct if it happens in March.
They they need it now because because not only is I didn't know this, not only is the DLC coming out later than the Xbox and PlayStation and Steam versions, but there was a blog from a developer that stated that they're running into some issues that they might have to discontinue support for the Switch 2 or they might have to stop supporting the Switch 1 version as far as like the future updates because I might be right or wrong, but I don't recall them announcing the big 2.0 update. I don't think it's coming on Switch 1. Or if it is, it's going to be a limited version. So it's like, dude, like, honestly, it came out the worst time possible. Like, the fact that it came out on Switch 1 in January of last year, on the same, like, a week after Switch 2 got revealed. They should have just hold off and just released it maybe on launch for the Switch 2, if you think about it.
I would have loved that.
They should have just done
But
that.
even play any fighting games on Switch 2 because my fight stick can't even function. It can't even function on Switch 2 for some reason. I've tried plugging it into the dock and nothing.
I also just realized Dragon Ball Fighters also needs a Switch 2 update or a re-release because of that big balance patch and also because of Goku Daima Super Saiyan 4 coming out in spring. I don't know if you remember that news, but we're getting new Dragon. If you want to know how pathetic Mortal Kombat has become, Dragon Ball Fighters has outlived two Mortal Kombat games. That just... I don't even know if I should be laughing or celebrating or just feel so sorry. So sorry for the Mortal Kombat fans, if you think about it. But...
Damn.
But yeah, alright. Alright, I think that's it. I think we went over everything. I think this was a much better direct compared to the July one. There were some big announcements, don't get me wrong, but there was also some weird omissions. Again, they could save it for the general direct, hopefully. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. I think it was slightly better. Not amazing. I think we did kind of overhyped it a little bit. I will admit. I tried to get my expectations low, but we were just throwing so many ideas about what we can do, about what we wanted.
I mean, yeah, at least it was good to have prediction, but at the same time, I mean, there's always other chances.
But the one good thing though is that a lot of these games, some of these games are coming out very soon. Bro, I forgot to mention this. Hollow Knight 1 Switch 2 version.
I need to get into Hollow Knight, but
Okay,
I'm not good with Metroid.
I bought Hollow Knight and Silksong when it came out, but I've yet to play it. But then when I heard that a Switch 2 version of the first Hollow Knight was gonna be coming out, I was like, yo, I'm gonna wait until it comes out. And hearing that it's gonna be a free upgrade if you already have it, I'm like, yo, that's great. So I'm gonna go download the upgrade right now. But yeah, it was a good direct. Um, but also February is pretty loaded. We actually have some summer announcements. Yeah, Rebirth's coming out on my birthday. The Adventures of Elliot coming out in July. No, June. Oh, Digimon Story coming out in July.
I already have Digimon on my PS5, so I'm good.
Quick question.
But I'm very
Are
excited for
you
March and April.
Okay, here's my question. Are you a Pokemon fan?
I mean, I still am. I kind of used to be very intrigued into Pokemon, but after the modern games that's been coming, I've stopped having hope for it.
You probably saw the meme comparison where people were comparing footage of Scarlet and Violet to the Digimon Story. Let's be honest here. To everyone's wondering, it's not that people are using this to hate on Pokemon. People are using this to be like, look what your rival is putting out as far as production. Like, you could, we want your game. We want these Pokemon games to look just maybe not as good as, maybe you can't make it physically good as Digimon because there's like so many hundreds of Pokemon characters you have to model. But like, imagine if this game had the budget of Digimon Story. That would be crazy, you know.
That's a little impossible. I mean, as much as I would like to see that too, I think it's impossible.
Or maybe not the same budget, but like maybe 70% of the budget, or like 60%. That would look way much better if you think about it. You know, if you're gonna have half the budget of Digimon Story, it would look impressive. Though the good thing though is that supposedly with Gen 10, with the rumors, is they're saying that the game is gonna have a visual overhaul, and that they did increase the budget compared to Scarlet and Violet, which I hope that's the case. Because I know, for anyone that's wondering, I know I've been talking a lot about Pokemon lately, but I have not been following the Pokemon series ever since Pokemon Black and White. Um, and the only game I ever got into, I guess, was just Pokemon Go, which I stopped playing Pokemon Go in like 2018. But then when my friends invited me to join the Pokemon photo shoot back in November, and I became a co-host, I kind of fully got into Pokemon again. So like I bought Pokemon tournaments because I never got on Wii U, which I have a Wii U, which is kind of funny. I got Pokemon tournament, got the DLC. I went from level 25 to now level 47 in Pokemon Go. I've been replaying Pokemon Black and White, and also, all of us have been doing those photo shoots. It's like I'm just kind of getting back into it, and I would love to get back to it. Hey, I skipped on the 3DS to Switch era, so I would like to see what Gen 10 is like. Um, so maybe there's that. Um, but yeah, if it's true they're having a big budget, hopefully that's the case. I will say this: I'm excited for the summer because, man, if you saw my photos, I was Hilbert, and then my friend Kat was Ed. We're missing Hilda. We need a Hilda. It's not complete without the female trainer. Um,
I'm very excited for summer too because of that. The shoots we got going on.
Nintendo
I got a
versus
lot.
Sega. Yeah, now don't worry, everybody's watching it. I will be filming this on YouTube. I'll do a mini vlog on the meetup. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I,
I'll be there as Roy. I'm bringing him to Castle Point, of course. So
I
if
will.
anyone's going there, you'll probably see me as him.
I will be there as Mako Yuki, and I'm bringing my dog as Koromaru. Well, at least we got someone as Yukari, and there is a friend of mine. I haven't added her to the group chat yet, but we have someone that might be Mitsuru from Persona 3. She wants to join, but she's not 100% sure she'll be free on that date. So I'm like, okay, we'll add her in there. But it's kind of
I
cool.
obviously have two good friends from my group. Not the one that was Sakura Shinguji, but another one that they're both into Fire Emblem. I don't even know their response yet.
Either way, the
I'll
Nintendo
double.
side is full, unless people drop out. So that's a
That's
little
actually
tricky.
fair.
Yeah, because I want to make this even. Because I know 40 is a lot, but trust me, the original CBS meetup was going to be 50, which, looking back, is kind of stupid. Like, obviously we didn't have 50 people, but man, if we had 50, that would have been way too much. 40 is a good number, especially because of all the representation we have. I mean, hell, we got Jet Set Race, we got some Sega Dreamcast representation. Um, I know one friend that has done one of the Shining Force characters, but she doesn't know if she wants to join though. That is a talk about a very obscure series that's like, oh, that'd be so cool, we get it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the summer and everything.
Just a heads up, I'm also the guy who likes a lot of obscure stuff like Soccer Wars, the Shining games. Burning Rangers is another one that I'm shocked wasn't even in this
Integrate.
meetup thing.
Um, yeah, I'm looking up Gunvolt. Wait up. Inti creates. Yeah, I'm looking at Inti creates right now. When was hold on.
Inti Crates, by the way, they basically have worked with the Mega Man games before in the past before they went full indie. Like they did Mega Man Zero, they have done Mega Man 9 and 10.
And they made the catastrophe that is my number 9. All right, so their last developed game, hold on, was in 2022. Their last game that they
That
published
was
and developed. Oh no, it's coming out this year. It's like Kingdom's Earth. Oh, it's coming out in 2026. Okay.
yeah, it's a new game that's coming this year. And the recent game I just got was Majogami, which is like another platform slashing game.
They did the okay, so they did all the compilations. Okay. Oh, they
And
did.
yes,
Oh, they did Bloodstain. Holy shoot! I didn't realize it. Wow.
the Bloodstained 8-bit games and Gal Guardians, which is basically like Castlevania, the platforming games.
Yeah, I know about this because it was because I know because Bloodstain was a spiritual successor to it was a spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night because it was made by one of the developers by the guy who made Symphony of the Night, the director.
Nice.
I remember Bloodstain because it was supposed to come out on the PS Vita, but because it came out in 2019, that was the same year that they were discontinuing the PS Vita physical cartridges. I was like, "Yup." There's like, "Ah, we're canceling that version." I'm like, "Oh, boo, that sucks." So I never got Bloodstain. I got the prequel that came out on Vita, but not the main game because hey, I was a hardcore Vita player.
I got the main game through PlayStation Premium.
But yeah, all right. So nothing nothing Inti creates. I mean, they're coming out with something new in 2026. But yeah, um,
Definitely
give me
get Trilogy Enhanced when it's on sale. Like Inti would literally do a sale for anything, any occasion. And of course, they'll obviously announce it on Twitter. So all I could say is just follow Inti Creates on Twitter, just so you're like informed on when's the next sale. Or wait. Nintendo Switch 2 eShop now announces the sales themselves.
I looked it up. There is nothing related this week. It's just a bunch of like obscure games that's on sale right now. But quick question. Is there a physical copy for the Gunvolt trilogy or no?
There is, but it's Japan only.
Oh, that sucks. All right, I'll get it digitally then. Like it's like what? It's like what? Like 4 or 5 gigabytes or something. So it's not bad.
Yeah, and it's one of those games that run better on Switch 2. There's no Switch 2 edition for it.
But there's an
Otherwise, you would have
update.
saw the logo, but more so just the free update thing.
Yeah. By the way, that's what I'm referring to as far as free updates because I'm with Persona 5 Royal and Shin Megami Tensei 5. As I was saying, like I was expecting that we'll see these games show up. But if we do see these games show up, it's most likely gonna be like a free Switch 2 update, you know. Oh, you know what's another thing that I'm kind of surprised. Okay, this is me just wishful thinking. But if you remember the general direct, when they announced all the Switch 2 versions, they announced that the One Piece game was gonna get like a Switch 2 upgrade or an update. I was kind of hoping that all of the Demon Slayer games on Switch 2 would get like a Switch 1 that would get a Switch 2 update. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually playing Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, the first game, and I'm also playing. I also have the board game as well. I didn't get the second game because I didn't finish the first game beforehand. Yeah, the loading times are pretty long, and also the models. Okay, the cinematic moves they look amazing, but the graphics and the models and the frame rate it is kind of a little rough. And the fact that they're updating it for the One Piece game on Switch for Switch 2, I'm like, yeah, I hope we could do that for Demon Slayer, please. And
That would
also,
actually be.
and also give us a Dragon Ball Kakarot Switch 2 version. People are they think they might see that one day. They're always hoping for it. maybe. Um. Oh, here's a. Okay, here's a wishful thinking. Okay, 'cause I know we're talking about anime games. If we ever get, you know what's gonna happen. If we ever get a Chainsaw Man, if you ever get a Chainsaw Man video game, it has to be a hybrid beat 'em. It has to be like a hack and slash game, just like Bayonetta or Devil
Oh
May
my god.
Cry. Can
want
you
I really
imagine? It would be freaking
I
crazy.
want I would want a Chainsaw Man game, but it has to be fucking like DMC or Zenless.
No, no, it's
I
gotta be
don't want
DMC. Like, and imagine like the music, dude. You could just hire the. Oh no, no, you gotta give it the DMC energy. If it has that,
it would
dude.
work the DMC concept will work so well with Chainsaw Man. But like knowing Namco, they're just gonna ignore the ideas and just make it another generic ass arena brawler. That's only gonna last 1 year.
I hope they learned their lesson, because if you remember the what's it called, the
The Jujutsu Kaisen game
was so
really sucked.
bad that now they had to refund people, but Namco canceled several projects that were in early development. So people are speculating that was this the wake up call for Namco to realize, hey, like people don't want to see your favorite anime games to go full on, you know, anime arena. Um, I know last year
Yeah,
we
the
got.
problem is everything's just a copy paste. Everything's just the same crap every year.
Yeah, like and by the way, I never watched this anime, but like, can you imagine a My Hero Academia game, but in the style of some of those like Marvel games, like, okay, maybe not Lego Spider-Man, not like Spider-Man. You know how? Oh, here's an idea. Imagine My Hero Academia, but in the style of Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
That would have been so much better than everything else we're getting
Because
for
again,
that
it's a
game.
superhero game, you know. And by the way, I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to give. I'm trying not to say a 2D fighting game because that's an easy answer. Because look, I like 2D fighting games, but I'm well aware that not every anime needs to be like a 2D fighter. Like Dragon Ball Daima, like, dude, if it wasn't for the Kakarot DLC, you could have turned into a reskin Dragon Quest game. Because if you think about Dragon Ball Daima, is literally just it's just an RPG game disguised as an anime story. It literally is an RPG game. If you think about it. So, but yeah, Chainsaw Man, dude. Please, if you're ever gonna make a game, make it a hack and slash game like DMC or Bayonetta.
It would work so well.
And
So
can you
please, oh, stop thinking out of your asses. Actually, do something productive for once, Namco.
actually
Or
no, no,
anyone.
actually Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta is a better choice. You wanna know why? Because I realized there are some chainsaw moments in Bayonetta. Oh, actually, although another thing about I don't know about Platinum Games. Because you remember Platinum Games, they're kind of falling apart now that some of their top
Oh
tier
no,
developers have left the studio.
I know no platinum games this time around, and this is scaring me.
I don't wanna like. I don't wanna sound the alarm bells. I think we're about to witness the fall of Platinum Games very soon. Because
Oh,
because the guy because the original if you remember Bayonetta 3, which was in development for a long time, and like they were the first director of Bayonetta 3, he left Platinum Games in like early 2022. He ended up becoming the battle designer for Street Fighter 6. He went to go work at Capcom. And if you think about Street Fighter 6, in my opinion, maybe has the best combat in the entire series. This is coming from guys who've been playing Street Fighter for like 20 plus years now. And if a guy like me thinks that it's the best combat in the entire series, trust me, that developer leaving the first one, that was a giant red flag. Which, if you look at it when he left, that was around the same time that right before Babylon Fall came out, which was them trying to do a live service game that didn't even last a full year. Hell, it lasted 363 days a year. It couldn't last a full 365 days. it just needed 2 more days to reach a full year. If you think about it, it's kind of funny
oh
in
no.
retrospect. But he left. The director of Astral Chain left in 2024, which I'm so sorry for you, Sabrina, because I know she really wants an Astral Chain sequel. And then
I love Astral Chain too.
and then Hideki Kamiya left, so that's the biggest blow. Um, oh yeah, Astral Chain. It's so funny playing that game because one of the villains is named after me, and I lost my shit. I'm like, Sabby, like, are you spying on me? Did you want me to play this game because there's a villain named after me? It's even worse when one of the main, when one of the other characters is also named after my own dad. So it's just very weird. It's a very weird game. I'm like, Sabby, you must be spying on me. I'm joking, but it's just a weird coincidence if you think about it. But he left as well. Some I don't remember. I think what was it? I think some of the other designers from Platinum Games left. So I think we're about to see the fall of Platinum Games, unless they do a complete restructure. Unless they're making something. Because I just realized. Remember how Nintendo was teaming with Platinum Games with like they were making Star Fox Zero and then what was it? Then the Wonderful 101,
They made
etc.
a lot of good stuff during the Wii U era.
And then the Bayonetta 3. Have you noticed that lately the Nintendo they're kind of shifting towards focusing making games with Koei Tecmo now?
I
And
noticed.
less with Platinum Games. Now, okay, you know what? I think Platinum Games will still exist only because they're probably gonna. I guarantee they're probably making Bayonetta 4 right now. I guarantee, or even better yet, they're gonna be making a free update for Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 to run better on Switch 2. There's no way Nintendo is gonna let Bayonetta die because yeah, it's a third-party franchise, but technically, Bayonetta is so entwined with Nintendo at this point. It feels like a first-party exclusive series now at this point. That's just me. I don't think Platinum Games is gonna die, but yeah, they're on the nosedive lately. Because they made some bad decisions. So, but yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man. They gotta make it hack slash. By the way, guys, if you guys have never seen Brian, you'll see me and him at Anime NYC on day Sunday because we'll be doing Denji and Aki on that day. I'm very excited for it.
I definitely, most certainly, I've done Aki during Comic Con. That was his debut. I also post my. If anyone has not seen my Insta, please follow me on Insta. I post stuff there.
Yep. You know what? Hold on. Let me do something right now. It's probably a little too late, only because I mean, obviously we've been streaming here, just talking and rambling, almost an hour about the Switch 2, this direct and everything. Yeah, for anyone who's never seen Brian, I'm doing the same thing like I did for Sabby from my outstream stream. Yeah, please give Brian a follow right now. His link is in the live chat right now. Please follow my friend.
I would appreciate it. I do a lot of cosplay. Sometimes I just throw anything else that's out in the air, like any games I bought or Gunpla.
Yeah. The more I think about it, we're doing on Sunday. I'm gonna see if one of my friends, because I know. Okay, I don't think Aura's gonna do it. I don't think Aura's gonna do Rize because she's hosting us. She's trying to host a Studio Ghibli meetup on day Sunday. I do know a friend. Wait, let me see. Do you follow her? Oh yeah. Do you know Starbit64? I told her about how I'm doing Denji and you're doing Aki. She's like, maybe I might do Rize on that day for Sunday.
That might work out.
Yeah, because as I said before, I have a friend that does Rize, also who I'm collaborating with doing David and Lucy from Cyberpunk on day Thursday. Who, by the way, she's Ecuadorian, so imagine my eyes blowing out of my head when I realize, what the hell, you're Ecuadorian just like me? Like, yo, like that's something. Like, imagine if I met it. You guys know I love Titus a lot. Imagine if I find an Ecuadorian cosplayer who does Yuna. Oh my god, I would probably lose my shit. But yeah, she's coming to Anime NYC on day Thursday. But from what I heard, she also has other collaborations on day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I don't think Rize is one of those plans because she's doing other stuff with her other friends. I mean, look, for any guys who doesn't know about cosplay, here's a tip advice for you guys watching on YouTube. When it comes to cosplay, it sounds crazy that we plan this stuff out many months in advance, but you have to also understand that the reason why we plan this stuff months in advance is because even if I ask a friend 4 days ahead of time or 4 months before a convention that, hey, can we do this duo together? Most likely they're already have a duo or a group set that they're gonna do on a certain day. So it's all about us planning this stuff out months in advance so we could make sure that before people get taken. You know what I'm saying? In many ways, for you guys who don't know, it's kind of like how the movie and the television industry works. you hire actors as soon as you start production because maybe you have certain actors in mind who you want to play a character. It literally it's the same how Hollywood and movies and TV shows work. If you want someone to do a certain character, you gotta ask them many months in advance. Because yeah, because the cyberpunk thing, I've been trying my best to hard. I've been trying so hard to do cyberpunk for the longest time. Um, I will say this though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing David on Thursday, Tidus on Friday, Kazuma from Konosuba on Saturday, and then Denji on Sunday. If I don't do the Konosuba group on Saturday, then I'll just do Hilbert. Because my friend Starbit64 also is thinking of doing a Hilda from Pokemon Black and White as well. Because I really need to do the duo of those two from Pokemon Black and White. Now I think about it, um, what you gotta do, Brian? You really gotta like in advance. All right, how about this? Because it's still a little too early. Maybe after the Nintendo vs Sega meetup, you should make a post or do something saying that how you want to do like a mini uh Gunvolt group.
I actually am considering doing a GV group with my other friends, my own group.
Now you know what? I would love to join you guys. Like I wouldn't cosplay, but I like to just say hi and take photos, and then just get photos of us just playing like a bunch of Gunvolt games. That'd be something funny. Or like photos like, hey, everyone's playing Gunvolt on the Switch too.
Hopefully, you get an idea once you try out the trilogy enhance.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Those are very good games.
I mean, I do have one suggestion from the first game because you do give off a vibe of him.
Are you talking about Mega Man?
No, it's the GV franchise. He's from the first game, and we don't really see him again afterwards.
Oh, are you talking about
But
are you talking about
yeah, the first
Beck from Mighty Number 9? Oh God.
no, it's this dude. He's basically one of the like side characters, or just one of the assistant characters from the first game. It's Xeno. I could low-key see you cosplay this guy.
You know what?
Check your Discord DMs.
Yeah. See, I can kind of see it. Huh. I think the only problem with the Mighty Gunvolt cosplays, and this also applies to Astral Chain.
It's Azure, well, not
there
Mighty
is
Gunvolt.
so much armor and equipment that's part of the cosplay that it would be like, dude, you would have to make them. You have to make the pieces. That's the tough part.
Yeah, I realized it myself too. Like, thank God that's why I just got a sewing machine from my aunts from Connecticut. I just got the machine. I just have to teach myself how to do it. And then the armor pieces, I also gotta teach myself how to do armory.
Yeah, the armory part. Yeah, that part is that's the tough part. Is I don't think it's a clothing. It's just the armor, and that also applies to Astral Chain as well. Um, so that's just another thing. So that's just like another problem with that. Honestly, like yeah, hopefully I'm a cyber anime wise. I'm hoping for this. Honestly, I hope we get through this month of February because I always say February is like always the most boring month of the year.
But at least it's the fastest month.
And we're getting 2 Nintendo Directs. We might be getting the General Direct soon. You know what?
Hopefully we do.
You know what? I'll say this. I don't know if we are gonna get a General Direct because I just remembered. And for 100%, this is like 100%. We are gonna be getting a Pokemon Presents Direct as well. So, would Nintendo want to do 3 Directs in a month? The same month? I wonder if they would do that. What do you think?
I hope so. Or probably again, it's going to be in March. They did it last year, so it's a likely.
I think referring to 2023 and 2024 because you have to remember. I mean, the the direct schedule was thrown out of the window because of the Switch 2 getting announced in January and then it coming out in June. So the usual schedule was kind of thrown off the window for last year. Um, no, here's the thing though. No, I still think we are gonna get a general direct, but part of me wonders if we are gonna get it in February and instead they'll just save it for March. Because we are getting the Pokemon Presents Direct as well, so it's like, do you want to have three directs in the same month, or just give it some space in between? Which, hey, you know what? Doesn't really matter. Uh, hey, I'm fine. I'm fine either way. But you know what? For the general direct, we need to start seeing some of the first party games because look, we are getting the Mario Tennis. We're getting new Fire Emblem, and by that point, we're getting Pokemon Gen 10. I will admit though, look, I'm happy with the lineup, but we are missing a lot of big heavy hitters that we thought we would see earlier, like the new 3D Mario. We don't have anything about 3D Mario. We don't have I mean, we're not gonna see a new Zelda until like next year most likely, but you need to start pushing the
And
heavy hitters.
Bros, Smash Bros. I'd like to see, but I'd wait.
Honestly, and this for Sakurai saved. Like, dude, and this is me. Do not make a new Smash Brothers game. Just do a Smash Brothers Ultimate Switch 2 version with new
Or
DLCs
Ultimate
included.
2, a sequel to Ultimate, which would be the most shocking thing ever.
No, because if you make a sequel, it would just be more like a Switch 2 version. Or, like, no, you know what it'd be like? Imagine they did it similar to what Capcom did. Like, you know how we got, like, Street Fighter 4, and then we got Super Street Fighter 4, or, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then we got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They just gotta do that. Just do, like, I guess a super, not Ultra Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I guess that's the name I would go with it because they already have Super and Ultra in there, but or Ultimate. Just like increase the roster and like, dude, just turn to a live, not live service, but just add some more DLC to it. Add some more characters. Because
again, I would say Ultimate 2, just for title's sake, but that's entirely up to.
But I think the only reason why I want that is because obviously I need to play Kirby Air Riders soon, but after seeing Kirby Air Riders, I think more people are willing to want Sakurai to make something else other than Smash Bros. Because, dude, he has like at least like 2 games left, 3 if we're generous. He doesn't have a lot of time left to make games. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna die or anything, but like, dude, this guy sacrificed most of his life that I don't think he can keep up with it. Like, he has like 2 or 3 games left, and do you want to keep him making him? Do you want him to keep making Smash Bros. Games, or do you want him to do something else? Like, imagine him making a new Star Fox game, or
Kid
bring back
Icarus,
Kid Icarus, or if he could bring back Kid Icarus, imagine if he could bring back another series. Like, imagine if he did, like, imagine Sakurai make a new F-Zero, or if he made a new Ice Climbers. Like, just something. He can bring back any franchise.
I could see Sakurai do Ice Climbers since his design of the Ice Climbers just looks so good in the Smash Bros. Universe. They just give off Kirby vibes.
Yeah, here's another one. Do you know that ninja character who's an assist trophy in the Smash Bros. Games? I forgot what the ninja character is.
No, it's not. It's a samurai. Takamaru from
Imagine
Murasame.
Sakurai brought back, he made a new Takuma game. Because we all know he wanted that character to be in the series ever since as far back as Super Smash Bros. Melee, but he couldn't. Because it was either him or the Ice Climbers. Because there was like so many candidates to represent the NES, and they went with Ice Climbers. So you can tell that.
I would love to see a reboot of Murasame Castle in like the style of Ghost of Tsushima, but actually let me not say Ghost of Tsushima because
That would be so good, dude, because I love Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my god. That is like the coolest idea out there. Oh my god. Like, honestly, like, let me just say this right now. To the developers of Ghost of Tsushima, thank you for doing God's work, because Ubisoft, get out of here. Like, we don't want any more Assassin's Creed games. Like, dude, Ghost of Tsushima just made Assassin's Creed so irrelevant. It's irrelevant now, but, like, Ghost of Tsushima it feels so irrelevant at this point now. Or, sorry, Assassin's Creed makes it feel so irrelevant. Sorry. But, dude, I didn't think about that. Would be such a kick-ass idea. My god, like, again, like, imagine Sakura making, like, anything new, you know? Oh, but here's another thing I forgot. Here's another thing, and you brought the predictions. No Xenosaga.
Honestly, I was also shocked. Like nothing new for Xeno, not even the Xenosaga collection.
Although I don't know if I should spoil it. Did you hear about one of the voice actors? She put up her like LinkedIn profile, and in her LinkedIn like in her like resume, she had like Xenoblade game like just it just says Xenoblade with like a 2026 date listed. Did you see
Oh
that?
wow, I did not know.
It happened yesterday. I hold on. I saw someone post a video, post a screenshot about this. Wait up. Who shoot, what is her Instagram? She's like a. There is this one Puerto Rican cosplayer who literally is cosplay almost every single Xenoblade. Yo, I realized if I ever want to cosplay a Xenoblade character, it has
It's
to be Shulk or Ryan.
it's Sam. I know who they are.
Sam, yeah.
I
Oh,
know. I got the.
never mind. Okay, because she posted on Instagram stories about one of the Xenoblade, like some actor. She updated her like LinkedIn or her resume profile, and it had Xenoblade on it with like the year 2026 listed. So people thought that we're getting a new Xenoblade game soon. Here. Okay, I found the article. Let me send it to you right now. However, it doesn't say Xenoblade 4 or doesn't it just says Xenoblade Chronicles. Like that's it. That's all it says. No number, no nothing. There you go. I just sent you the link the article through your personal Discord.
Oh shit. I will check it out when I have the chance.
Yeah, so funny enough, a lot of people were expecting maybe I don't know why people were thinking about this. People were saying that if we ever get a new Xenoblade game, what if they made a Xenoblade Warriors game? Which that would be pretty awesome.
It would work so well.
The only reason why I haven't bought Xenoblade Chronicles yet is because I'm waiting for the Switch 2 port. So
It's likely, or just free update patch that's just gonna make the games run better.
I will say this though, even though Xenoblade X Definitive Edition is the definitive version on the Switch compared to the Wii U version, unless we get the Switch 2 update, that will make it the true definitive version. So that's just something I want to like mention. By the way, I'm one of the lucky few people that still has. I own the Xenoblade Chronicles X limited edition on Wii U. I still have that with me. I need to play on my Wii U though, but yeah. By the time I get the Switch, yeah, honestly, that's what I'm waiting for. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why a lot of people aren't buying some of these Switch games is because they're waiting for the Switch 2 update. That's I wasn't even gonna buy Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I will probably in the future. Ups. Oh, speaking of which, there was a Switch game I ordered last week, and it finally arrived just now. Yay! Just arrived on my doorstep. Nice. And that is Ultra Street Fighter 2. Someone was selling a brand new copy on Facebook for like $25, and I just bought it instantly, which is because that game is so hard to find now. Dude, it is way too expensive because at one point it got discontinued on the eShop, which is kind of weird for like a week.
Wow.
Yeah, but I got Ultra Fighter 2. Also, my copy of Street Rage 4 on Switch will come out. I know I have it on PS5, but I got it as a gift from one of my friends. One of my friends sent me a code because they want to see me play it. So that's how I was able to play on PS5. But hey, so it's like, not that I'm spending too much, you know what I'm saying? If I'm getting a Switch that's like brand new for like 28. And it's the anniversary edition, so that's a bonus right there, you know? Dude, you really got to play Streets of Rage 4 just for the music alone. Dude, the music is going to blow you away. You're going to...
I really get that. I don't even know if I have. Maybe wait, I think I already do have it. Hold up. Maybe after this whole cutscene I'm doing on Wua right now. Yes, I've been playing Wua while
It's a very...
conversing.
It's a very short game. There's only 12 levels. It took me like 3 hours to finish it. I finished it in one stream because it's a sequel to a Sega Genesis series, which there was like 8 levels. It took it like an hour or so to beat. You know, it's a beat 'em up game. So, but I actually don't mind that it's short because it is so good that it makes me want to replay it over and over and over again. I don't mind games that are short now, but they're so good it makes you want to replay it again and again. I feel like games are getting way too big that they're lacking some of the replayability with how big they're becoming. You know.
Honestly, that is also true with recent games. That's why I've been playing the more obscure, underrated indie type games.
Except for fighting games, because I mean, look, arcade modes are like what 30 minutes or so, and not only that, but like every time you fight a character, the fight feels so different from each other. So I think fighting games don't have that issue. Maybe it's just me.
I haven't played any fighting games in so long. I need to get back into it.
Oh, you know what's another thing I was kind of expecting, and call me stupid, but only saying this because we saw this at both a general and a partner showcase. No Capcom related announcements as far as for their fighting games. I thought I didn't say this because I didn't want to get my hopes up. I thought we would see Capcom Fighting Collection 3.
Honestly, Fighting Collection 3 would be so crazy.
We need Rival Schools 1, Star Gladiator 1,
Star
Street
Gladiator
Fighter the
1,
movie
the
the game.
series,
We need
the EX games,
EX
the
games.
Tech Romancer is one of them.
Tatsunoko
I would
versus
also
Capcom.
Capcom, literally, like, I would want that, but knowing Tatsunoko is such a prick when it comes to rights, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Anything is possible now. Even the JoJo. I mean, I
The
don't know how that's
JoJo
gonna. I don't know how that's gonna work now that Harada's gone from Namco. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But then again, we're seeing Capcom and
and
SNK they're
rights
partnering.
to JoJo games are owned by Namco, so
Man, that's the thing I hate
that
about
would,
Namco. They have all these anime rights. Why can't you let these developers like make these games unless they let them borrow it? Unless they borrow it, kind of like they did with Dragon Ball Fighters. But yeah, that's and also I know it's available on PS4, but dude, if they were to do a Fighting Game Collection 3, you can literally bring Ultra Street Fighter 4 because it did not came out on Switch 1, which is kind of shocking. And also, just a heads up, everyone. Street Fighter 4, the original version, the arcade version is different from the console version of Street Fighter 4 that came out in 2009. So, the arcade version that was in '08 and the console version came out in February of '09. Those two are very different from each other. So, it'd be nice that we could get a preservation for the OG 2008 Street Fighter 4 version. So, it's like, hey, for preservation purposes, I want to see that as well. But, yeah, okay, now we keep talking. Okay, yeah. I think we're done here. Yeah, this direct was all right. I don't mind. I actually like this direct. A little bit better than the showcase, but clearly they're holding out for the general big direct. Or we might get a state of play in some of these third-party games. They might get announced, and then
before we go, I actually do have Streets of Rage 4.
oh shit, yo, I keep bringing. My friend Aura. She said how she wants to play Streets of Rage 4 online because she just got it as well. She saw my stream. Is like, yo, I love this game so much. I'm gonna buy it now on Switch.
I already have it. I just haven't had the time to install it. I actually got it for free as a monthly game.
Wait, oh no, on PlayStation you're referring to?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you gotta try it out, man. Cause
I remember now. I have to try it out.
I guarantee you, even if you have it free, you're gonna want to buy on Switch or the Anniversary Edition because it's that good. No, no, no. Again, this is one of those games where I recommend people play it just for the music alone. The music is. I know I sent you that song, dude. Even before the game begins, you're gonna lose your mind. Like I was sitting there almost 10 minutes, listening to character select screen even before I started the first level. That's how good the music is.
Wow.
So yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna end this right here, both on YouTube and Discord. That was nice. Hopefully next time we'll get more people because it was kind of fun. Some discussions. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for who's watching on YouTube. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Again, it wasn't that bad. It was built a little bit better, but it's pretty obvious they're holding out some stuff for future directs coming up, and also
Nintendo, you owe us the real direct.
hopefully and hopefully by then we will see Metaphor, Kingdom Hearts, and Tekken and Garo and all that. It's very weird that Tekken 8 announced Season 3 and Garo announced a brand new Legendary Edition, but there's no Switch 2 version. People were surprised by that. Because the Nintendo fans would easily buy Garo because they're now familiar with the series thanks to, Terry Bogard being in Super Smash Brothers. Like that's an audience that's like that you're leaving hanging out there. But yeah, that's it, guys. All right, thank you guys so much.